Всем привет, с вами снова я, Джуис, так скажем. После 2 дней выходных, я думаю, у меня голова отдохнула уже немножко от этого. Вот. Ну, решил передохнуть, потому что я чувствовал уже, что-то идет у меня не то, и мне надо было отдохнуть. На чем мы остановились? Мы же вышли из кабинета Мартимера, послушали этот разговор точно-точно. Выяснили то, что у нас Мартимер, скорее всего, является кукловодом. Ну, в плане, как мне кажется, он решает судьбы мира сего, так сказать. Тогда я громкость уберу немножечко. Нет, слишком. Вот так. Думаю, так будет нормально. Вот. Вроде не орёт в наушниках даже. Так, нам нужно выяснить, куда взялся меч. Так, а что у нас? Погоди, по мечу. Так, не то. Точно, там же что-то говорилось про сад. Все, вспомнил. То есть тут вроде нам никому не надо, да, заходить, ничего не это. Насколько я помню. Давайте спустимся вниз. То есть будем искать дорогу в сад. Так. Прислуга. Кстати, слушайте, мы сюда не спускались вроде бы. Вот здесь вроде и не были, кстати. Рисованная монета. Книга. Посмотрим название книги. Слесарное мастерство. Слесарное мастерство. Вот. Хитрость плюс 1 очко. Хорошо. Так, это что у нас? А у меня вроде правый замок. Я понял. Будем тратить. Ну, она сама себя окупила, в принципе. Также кармелитскую воду достали. И мед еще нашли. Ой, прям вообще хорошо. Так, здесь мы можем пройти. Там стоит прислуга. Давайте пообщаемся с прислугой, что она нам скажет.
I am sorry, sir, but the conference room is under preparation and is consequently inaccessible to guests.
Давайте спросим о
Could you
мече.
perhaps help me?
What can I do for you, sir?
Where did this sword come from?
From the garden, sir. That sword belongs to one of the statues in the garden.
Thank you very much.
Don't mention it, sir.
В принципе, я так и понял, что надо искать в саду. Ну, мы, походу, могли у него не спрашивать на самом деле, а просто пойти в сад сразу же. Но почему нет? Мне кажется, он никому ничего не расскажет. Так, что у нас есть здесь теперь?
Amber crystals.
Хорошо. Так,
The song of Roland.
песень о Роланде. Мы тут же были уже, да, вроде? Да, мы тут все смотрели.
Either ear. With his brain oozing, it's already remarkable.
Сэр Вашингтон стоит. Сейчас с ним пообщаемся. Нет. Зачем ты сел? Я не хотел. Дверь в сад. Давайте с сэром Вашингтоном пообщаемся. Может, что-то новенькое расскажет.
Is everything all right, my young friend?
Wonderful.
Isn't that lovely? Well, see you later.
Какой-то он странный. Наверное, после того, как Элизабет убили. И такое типа, что же мне делать? Так, ладно, пошли по саду походим. Ну что,
Sword
нам
probably
по-другому не
came from this
остается.
garden, but what could it have been used for?
Ой, как хорошо на улице. Наконец-то. Все в доме, да в доме. Оп. Это хорошо. Водичка-то. Показалось ли? Тут дверь подсвечивается. Так. Эти вот лабиринты, типа, теперь как пройти и так далее и тому подобное. Так, памятка Академии наук и литературы. Языкознание плюс 1 очко. У нас, кстати, сейчас 3 книги читаются. Здесь. Вот это читается, да, и вот это. Ага. Это хорошо. Так. Что мы имеем? Там вот одна статуя, вон вторая, вот третья статуя. Сюда. Смотри, ты же протискиваешься, ё-моё. Ты же можешь пройти, козел. То есть теперь ходить по этим лабиринтам. Вон еще статуя собаки. Давайте-ка эту статую первоначально поднимем, что она самая ближайшая. Как бы буду орать, если он подойдет сюда. Но вряд ли. Она с бокалом он стоит.
Mythology, she helped Theseus get through the labyrinth. Looks like there's a crack in the region of the heart. I guide the sword that will kill the monster.
Я укажу путь мечу, что пронзит чудовище.
Let's see.
Попробуем. Мало ли.
What's going to happen if I've got it wrong?
Без понятия, что будет, если ты ошибся, но пускай пока он стоит здесь. Привет.
Well, Monsieur de Richet, what brings you here?
А
Tell the
вы?
truth, I was wondering the same thing about you.
It's rare for guests to wander about in the garden. I wanted to
Мы
be
его
alone
слабостью
this time.
воспользуемся.
You
Великолепно.
look worried.
Worried? No. Resolved would be a more exact term.
Resolved to do what?
What's the point in answering? You wouldn't believe me anyway.
А ты
I'll be
расскажи.
leaving now because whatever it is you're up to, I do not want to know. Be seeing ya.
Tell me, aren't you even curious?
Curiosity killed the cat, Monsieur de Richet. I admit, I may have judged you wrongly. Watching you seek out Mortimer's little secrets might even be amusing if I didn't already know.
Разоблачаешь Мартимера?
What scares you so much?
Don't mess with him, Monsieur. If he offers his help, refuse it. Keep your freedom and get far away from here while you still
Он что-то
can.
знает. Все-таки, говорю, мне кажется, Мартимер все-таки не тот, кем себя выдает. Даже Перю говорит то, что он ему не доверяет, как я понял. Ну, с его слов. Все-таки, вот какая собака зарыта. Так, что здесь у нас есть еще? Здесь у нас ничего, что можно подобрать. Это у нас вход куда-то. Да вы издеваетесь.
Honey, the remedy of the gods.
Куда он нас выведет? О. А, оно нас привело обратно, да? А, другая дверь просто. То есть мы оттуда вышли, это уже другая дверь. Ладно. Так, здесь что у нас? Кстати, от нее же веревка шла. Вот я же меч вставил, и веревка. Ее же не было вроде, да?
Ariana's thread, thanks to
Давайте
which,
пойдем.
if I remember rightly, Theseus avoided getting lost in the labyrinth.
Так, нас веревка ведет вот туда. Значит, нам нужно пройти туда. Пока меч мы оставим здесь. Здесь тоже пройти можно. Вот она веревка. Ведет она нас дальше. Здесь у нас тупик. Ой, простите за мой французский, за мой кашель, точнее. Немножечко приболел. Так. Что у нас здесь есть? Золотой эликсир, нет места. Хорошо. Вот еще есть статуя,
Pasiphae,
у которой нету.
daughter of Perseus,
Ну, вы
and
поняли.
sister of Circe. She married Minos and became the queen of Crete.
Сейчас табличку.
Alone suffices not to wash away my humiliation.
Вспомнить миф, заметить деталь. Ё-моё.
All right, well, let's continue anyways.
Давай не будем пока тратить все. О,
I wonder what
кат-сцена.
this kiosk is doing in the middle of the garden. Too
Мне кажется, она
crowded,
ведет под
too
землю.
much. There
Да-да-да.
must be something going on there.
Вот веревка, кстати. Она, мне кажется, сюда же ведет веревка.
It's up to the just to deliver judgment.
Правда,
Truth
открывает все двери.
unlocks all possibilities.
Ладно.
It looks like this slab moves. Well, I wouldn't be surprised if there was a passageway underneath.
Ну, в принципе, ничего нового, я так и думал. Ладно, отойти. Здесь рука ставится. Видимо, не наша. Так, подождите. Ё-моё. Здесь сколько тут веревки. Где-то она и есть наша. А, это наша и есть вроде. Ключ с оккультным символом земля. А, ну мы его уже взломали. Используя кармелитскую воду, мы уже все взломали. Вот она, веревка выходит отсюда. И ведет нас вот сюда. Так, давайте сюда заскочим по-быстрому. Что у нас здесь есть? О, очень даже неплохо. Ага.
Asterion. It is rare to see him like this. In general, he's represented with the head of a bull, with the features of the Minotaur.
The famous son of Minos and Pasiphae.
I am the cursed child.
Я проклятое
Asterion
дитя.
was the son of Pasiphae and Minos, or rather the result of a curse put on Minos.
Minos was punished for betraying Poseidon. Of course, as strangely it often happens, it wasn't he who was punished, it was his wife. She had to mate with a bull, no less. From that union, Asterion was born, who everyone knows as the famous Minotaur. Rejected by Minos, he was shut up in the labyrinth so he could never leave. And, as if that wasn't bad enough, he died by the hand of a hero desperate to restore his reputation. Technically, Asterion is the victim of the story because he's described as a child cast out from birth. Born from an extramarital union because of the errors of his father, he was treated as an outcast all his life. And he died as innocently as he was born. A tragic story, as the Greeks knew how to do so well. This statue has a crack in it. Let's go.
Отойти. Так. То есть, мне кажется... А, вот тут тоже трещина. Просто мне... А здесь? И здесь трещина.
Minos, son of Zeus and Europa. If I remember correctly, he was the king of Crete. Married to Pasiphae, he had many children, including the famous Ariadne, whom history remembers for her thread.
Что-то, мне кажется, меч надо в ту статую ставить, где два меча. Третий в грудь ему.
There's a crack in that statue.
А тут везде трещины. Походу, надо бегать с этим мечом и смотреть, блин. Мед. Вот еще. Тут тоже трещина.
Theseus, son of Aegeus. He's the one who slayed the Minotaur.
Так,
I wonder
отойти.
if Mother managed to solve this enigma.
Подожди, веревка нас ведет сюда. То есть, может быть, сюда надо и вставить меч? Давайте, может, вернемся. Ой, ё-моё, как же мне горло болит. Стоп, да? Ой, немножко управление-то иной раз не перевариваю. Здесь тоже вот статуя.
Daedalus. He's the architect of the labyrinth.
Он как будто бы что-то держит, смотри. Как будто бы он что-то держит.
Hey, there's a crack in this statue too.
Где она? Я говорю, мне кажется, он что-то держит. Может, типа, в руках она должна... Ну, меч-то должен быть. Давайте вернем все-таки, заберем меч. Вначале к этой статуе подойдем. А, тут мы попробуем нажать на кнопку.
What is that? It's like a sort of opening mechanism.
Конечно, нажать.
What's wrong? Either I'm imagining things or my hand was...
Уколола, уколола. Так, еще раз давай.
Looks like this slab moves.
Ой, не то, не то, не то. Прочесть надпись надо было. Может, тут подсказка какая-то. Погоди.
It's up to the just.
Только справедливые могут судить, правда открывает все двери.
All possibilities.
Правда открывает все двери.
Pasiphae, daughter of Perseus and sister of Circe. She married Minos and became the queen of Crete.
А когда этот меч ставить?
Deliverance alone suffices not to wash away my humiliation. Alright, well, let's continue anyways.
Так, нам надо вернуться обратно. Забрать меч. Эта веревка же сразу же исчезнет, насколько я понимаю.
Ariadne.
Вытащить меч. Нет, веревка осталась. Так, бежим дальше. Сейчас будем пробовать. Вообще, вот я предлагаю чисто на обум, как обычно. То есть вставил туда, да ё-моё. Вставил туда, попробовал, пошел, что сделал. Подожди. Или нет? Или мне показалось? Нет, мне показалось. Я думал, потом проход закрылся. Так, давайте подойдем к этой статуе вначале. Так, стоп, а где к ней проход-то? Оттуда же. Пойдем к этой статуе сейчас.
Daedalus.
Да-да-да. Так. Вспомнить, кто это.
He's the one who
А,
built the
тьфу,
ladder
блин,
for
да мы же
Venice.
читали уже, ё-моё, что-то я... 2 дня отдыха, походу, сделали меня немножко тупее. Да хорош, ну я понимаю. Так,
Hey,
посмотреть
there's a
трещину.
crack in this statue too.
А где вот она? Вот я ее тут не вижу. Вонзить меч в трещину. А, вон она аж где.
Daedalus.
Так, мы меч вставили. Теперь пошли. Нажмем на кнопку. Я говорю, сейчас будем пробовать просто вариант за вариантом. А что делать? По-другому никак. Тут. Вон игла. Вон она торчит. Еще раз нажимаю. Нет. Не он. А тут в кого-то вставляется меч, и потом откроется дверь. А хотя, может быть, даже в ту статую, которая стоит прямо возле
Daedalus.
прохода.
Alright, let's try again. You never know.
Давай переведем табличку. Хотя нет, если он уже не подошел, значит он и не подходит, наверное. Так, вот у нас статуя есть. Вот той статуи мы не были.
Pasiphae, daughter of Perseus
Понимаю.
and sister of Circe. She married Minos and
Так.
became the queen of Crete.
Хорош. Слишком много.
She has
Заметить
no
деталь.
cracks.
Трещин нет.
For once justice is done. She won't pay for the errors of the others.
А, у нее трещин нет.
Alright,
Подойти.
let's continue anyways.
Вот возле той статуи мы не были. Так, нет, это не тот проход. Сейчас к ней сходим. Подождите, вы пока, ребята, подождите. Сейчас меня та статуя интересует.
Icarus.
Кар. А у тебя тоже трещин что-то не вижу.
Son of Daedalus and Nocrate. Impossible to mistake him. with his
Нога
wife.
затекла.
After flying too close to the sun, he became unstuck and he fell to his death. Pity.
Заметить странную деталь.
Hey, there's no crack here.
И все. То есть ради этого я потратил выносливость, да?
Sacrificed for the sins
Я
of the
невинный,
father.
ответивший
Oh,
за
let's
отцовские
keep going.
грехи. Ну, он, значит, нам точно не подходит.
Holy water.
Это хорошо. А я ее даже не заметил, когда тут пробегал. Или я не пробегал здесь. Нет, я здесь не пробегал. Так, возвращаемся обратно. У нас осталось 2 статуи. Давайте, наверное, 3 статуи, да. Давайте сюда.
Minos.
Осмотреть трещину. Вонзить меч. Ну, чисто что? Что это нам дало? Наверное, ничего. Так, а вот здесь мы можем пройти. Наверное, это нам ничего не дало. Вот я сейчас нажму на кнопку, и меня опять кольнет. Ну, чисто наугад. Крой. Мы как обычно, мы чисто наугад, короче. Побегали, повтыкали везде. Угу. А вот с картинами тоже наугад. Да везде все наугад у нас делается. Надо было назвать себя не Ваверджус, а человек наугад. Что с тобой? Кровь пошла. Ой, простите за кашель, я прям не могу. Так, я микрофон пока вырублю, прокашлюсь.
You can't be serious, Manuel. You know that's not going to happen.
Ой. Это то, что сейчас происходит, что ли?
You must leave me alone now. I have agreed to everything. Even to...
Agreed? I wasn't aware you had a choice.
What's going on here?
What now? What else must I do to win back my freedom?
Obey me. Now get out.
Подчинись. Что происходит вообще?
What was that?
That's the third time in 3 days.
Что-то с ним не то. Явно что-то не то. Такое чувство, что, блядь, обдолбался и видит видение.
You're in there, mother.
Прикинь, она здесь. Просто следы крови, как будто бы раненая. А у нее же руки не было. Может, это ее как раз кровь?
Fragment of amber.
Блин, нетка. А здесь что?
Bandages. Someone
Да,
put
это, скорее всего,
bandages
здесь
on.
она.
Looks like my mother took advantage of being in hiding to change her bandages, huh? This is silk.
Вспомнил, видение, она была без руки.
Clothes. There are patches where the blood isn't totally clotted. That's a good sign, right? She changed them recently, which proves she's still looking after herself and still believes in her chances. Well, I'd love to tell her to keep hanging in there.
Итак. А это кто? Прислуга это. Мертвая прислуга.
Damn it, mother. Now what's happened?
Убийство произошло. Что, за нами кто-то подкрадывается, что ли? Он следит за нами, что ли? Ну? Ну что ты хочешь? Ну давай, давай.
Don't move!
Wait, I'm not armed.
Who are you?
Good God, mother, what have you...
Tell me who you are!
Вот это поворот. Вот это да. А она, походу, не помнит его. С памятью что-то может? 2600. Ну, нет, мы не, 2 левела не получим сейчас, нам не хватит, да. Ну ладно, у нас есть 4 очка навыков, что мы можем себе позволить? Наверное, хитрость на единичку еще добавим. Так. Вот это вот обязательно. 1 очко у нас остается. Наверное... Этикет добавим. Ой, как же у меня горло болит, да? Так, это мы закончили 2-й эпизод. И мы сразу же, сейчас мы пропускаем титры, мы сразу же переходим к 3-му эпизоду. Начать задание 11, наконец. Нет. Ну, сразу переходим к 3-му эпизоду. Потому что как-то... Я даже не ожидал то, что он прям закончится сейчас.
The only thing I can tell you,
Я думал, под конец серии может закончиться, а в итоге вот оно как получилось.
in your opinion, why would your mother remain in hiding over several weeks?
Так,
You must leave me alone now. I have agreed to everything. Even to...
But you do realize your mother will have to accept the consequences of her acts.
I hope that your
Ты
search
всё
will
ответит.
prove successful and bring Sarah back to us soon.
Они все ее ищут, видимо. А вот Джек вперед предупредил, то, что Мартимера не слушай.
Since then, we have become one and the same. We have
Вроде как, мне кажется, самый человек, который вел себя как мудак, оказался самым нормальным, наверное, да?
Hillsborough, the woman with 2 faces.
Everyone seems to be a little unnecessarily heated. Don't forget where you are, please.
Чего? Что сейчас было там? Я так и не понял. Ладно. Так, 3 книги. Что мы хотим? Языкознание. Допрос, там 1 очко нам не хватало. И давайте, наверное, манипулирование. Я согласен, все, принять. Поехали. Проходить 3-й эпизод. Или это, типа, подожди, это... Может, концовка была 3-го эпизода показали? То, что все тут собрались вместе с матушкой. Вход в след. 22 января 1793 года. The Consul. Эпизод 3. Ripples. У меня с английским на самом деле все плохо. То есть, к примеру, если играю в тот же Counter-Strike, там, то есть я могу с людьми поговорить. А тут нет. Всем привет. Вот смятение. Примените. Навыка стоит дороже. Выпейте флакон. Угу.
Wait, I don't
So you've come at last.
Easy. Let me turn around. Oh my god, Mother, what has happened to you?
Who are you?
What?
Нас не
But,
помнит.
Mother,
Who are you?
it's me, Louis, your son.
No, you lie. You won't catch me out like that. Louis isn't here. He obeys his mother. He would never have come here.
Mother, I
Наоборот,
don't know
он
what you've
приехал.
been through, but lower your arm, please.
You think I was born yesterday, do you? But it won't work.
I'm begging you.
One day you will fall.
Mother!
Why are you here?
Remember? Al-Azif?
I was sure.
Where's the book, Mother?
So that's what you want. Well, you will never find it.
Устойчивость к оккультизму.
What's got into her?
You are evil incarnate. Every word that comes out of your mouth is sharper than a razor blade.
I don't
Две ошибки
wish
еще
you
доступны.
any
Блин.
harm. Really, Mother? It's me, Louis.
Don't speak to me about him. You will never get him.
Mother, stop torturing yourself. It really is me, Louis. How can I convince you?
If you really are who you say you are. What
Ёкало, man.
taught you?
You've been telling it to me since I was 3 years old, Mother. How could I ever forget it? Always keep your mind rational. And open.
You knew it. You are smart. You're getting me muddled up. Tell me, rather, whose place were we at when I told you I was coming here?
Mother, I really am your son. You can't trick me. We were in Paris. We were investigating an art dealer.
His name?
Да вашу ж мать. Я не помню. Я не... Мне кажется, вроде фон
You
Борхет.
can't trick me. His name was von Borchert.
My God, everything is lost then. I refuse to believe it's really you, Louis.
Да блин.
Otherwise, all this would be for nothing.
Mother,
Опять наугад?
I don't know what happened to you, but don't
Да все будет,
worry.
конечно, хорошо, не
Everything's
волнуйся.
going to be fine.
Не сцы, ё-моё.
Only for you.
No, I ordered you not to come with me.
I received a letter and Lord Mortimer informed me of your disappearance. So I took the...
No, no, no. It's not true. It's a nightmare. Don't tell me that.
Покажи приглашение.
Have you spoken to him?
Oh, shit. She's completely panicked because I spoke to Mortimer. It seems she's afraid of what he might have said to me about her.
Did he speak to you?
Mother, I don't know what you're imagining, but don't worry. Everything will be alright. If you're worried about what I might think about Elizabeth Adams, honestly...
Oh, Louis! Elizabeth is the last of my worries right now. I did what I could for her, but it was too late.
Ну, может, он пытался ее спасти?
Rational and open, Louis. Since you arrived on the island, has anything strange happened to you?
Depends on what you mean by strange. Personally, I think that you being missing for 3 days and then me finding you underground, minus a hand, well, that qualifies as strange, don't you think?
No, my hand is not important for the moment. If that's the only thing you found that shocks you, then all is well.
Oi.
Now shut up and listen to me. We might still have a chance. Something of utmost importance is going to play out right here.
What are you talking about?
A conference, Louis. I should think all Mortimer's guests have arrived by now, haven't they?
Yes, they have, since this morning.
Perfect. The conference will be able to begin.
Indeed. It shouldn't be long and...
Let me finish. We haven't time. You will attend this conference, and you must find out what Mortimer is up to. Don't trust him, Louis. Understood?
Right. I'll do what you ask of me.
Давай
Calm
сделаем так.
down, please, Mother.
Louis, I made a mistake by coming here. We are in the lion's den.
What do you mean?
Mortimer, home, their guests. Watch what happens. Do you think it's normal that the representatives of the most powerful nations are here all
Так-то
on
да.
their own without
Логично,
anyone
это
else,
логично.
on an island in the middle of nowhere in total secrecy?
No, not really, but...
Louis, they shape the world. They manipulate us. Everything is decided here and now. They create and break states, provoke wars, destitute governments, or decide who will be their leaders. Open your eyes.
Mother, calm yourself, please.
Nothing is impossible for them. They are capable of reaching everyone, wherever they may be. Through high society banquets, they model the future of us all. And it isn't at all an issue for them.
And? What do you propose?
It's time to act, my son. You will go to this conference and, from the inside, you will do everything you can to prevent Mortimer's plan from going ahead smoothly. We can talk later. I'll explain everything.
But why?
Do as I say, Louis. It's of the utmost importance. Beware of Mortimer. He won't let anything stand in
то
his
же
way.
самое
You
сказал.
promised me that after...
Он то же самое
Go
сказал.
now.
Yes, Mother, I'm going. One more thing, Mother. Emily Hillsborough, Emma's sister, came to this island looking for her sister. She probably won't hesitate to take revenge and...
It's the signal that the conference is starting, Louis. Don't be concerned about the Duchess. She's the last of our worries.
Окей. Так, мы возвращаемся обратно. Потому что сейчас начнется собрание. Бежим. Интересно. Смотрите, вот я повторюсь, опять же, Жак Перрютто говорил то же самое. То есть остерегайся Мортимера, не верим. Матушка говорит то же самое, наше найденное. Вопрос. Правда ли то, что они говорят? Ну, хотя и учит тот факт, что мы видели внутри. Так, туда нас уже не пустят. Внутри, получается, секретной комнаты Мортимера. Все может быть оказаться правдой. Что мы управляют миром. Из подполья. Рыцари круглого стола, что ли? Он один сидит в сторонке, ни с кем не разговаривает. Знаете, наверное, я к нему и подойду, может, сперва. Стоп. Мне кажется, ли тут монетка лежит? Ха, глазастый хоть.
I don't know if you ever found what you were looking for in the garden, but Mortimer is waiting for you. I suggest you get a move on.
You say it as if you were afraid of him.
Конечно.
I sense that you have things you'd like to say, but something's holding you back. What is going on between you two?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing. I believed in him. I followed him to the best of my ability. I championed his ideas, defended his decisions, and then, without even realizing it, I became lost. The siren's song, Monsieur de Richet. You wake up one morning, not knowing where you are, and you think about everything you've done for a man who wasn't even worth it. For a man who has no respect for you, who uses you, and who drops you as soon as he no longer needs you. For me, it's too late now. But you still have a choice. Don't respond to his call, sir.
Почему-то я начал ему доверять.
A chest with a motif representing the alchemical symbol of water.
А второй смогу открыть? И смогу второй открыть, отлично. И два янтаря сразу нашел, что ли? Два меда. Кармелитская вода. Осколки янтаря. Монетку только что мы подобрали, да. Так это подобрать мы не можем. Так, давайте со всеми поговорим, да и потом уже пойдем к Мортимеру, я думаю, правильно? О, еще один кусок янтаря. Отлично. Янтарный принц X3.
My son,
А у меня сколько очков навыка появилось.
Mortimer's been waiting for you to arrive before beginning. What a pity your mother isn't here for the conference. I hope I'll be able.
Ой, что-то я вам верить всем перестал после того, что мне тут Джек Перю наговорил им, мать. Ой, как я вам... Ой, верить перестал.
Feeling all right, Louis? You look like you're miles away.
Everything's fine. Don't worry.
Lord Mortimer wants to talk to you, Louis. Don't make him wait.
А, ну, ладно, то есть меня все посылают, да, я так понял? Куда подальше.
Good evening, gentlemen. Are we ready? The much-awaited conference is about to begin.
That is what we have all been waiting for.
Нет, все-таки так мне неудобно сидеть. Оба. Как будто посылают, знаете, на 3 веселых. Ладно, а что делать?
Ah, Louis, I've been expecting you. Thank you for joining us. We are about to begin our conference. Let me explain what is at stake.
Thank you kindly. But what do you expect of me exactly? My mother's the one who's supposed to attend, not me.
That is indeed what was initially intended. Unfortunately, she still hasn't been found, and my guests can't stay here indefinitely. The conference must begin, and it would be truly beneficial to the Order to join in the project. Consequently, I would like you to replace her during her absence. What is at stake here is of the utmost importance.
It's important that the French order gets their say.
Вот сейчас будет много разговоров, чувствую. И принятия решения и так далее.
Very well.
Давайте спросим о цели собрания вообще.
Explanation of the aim of it all?
Of course, Louis, I was coming to that. The aim of these meetings is to bring together the most influential people in order to
Наоборот, решить, может быть.
about the future.
But the future of who?
Of the world, Louis.
Our desire is to steer the destiny of our respective countries for the good of all, and to no longer suffer the random hazards of history.
In
Проходит
concrete
собрание.
terms, how do you organize your discussions?
A conference is always organized the same way. There are 2 masters of ceremony who determine an important subject.
You and Sir Gregory, I presume.
Exactly. We shall be the masters of ceremony. It was our obligation to each bring to the table several guests in order to debate a subject. Once the debate is closed, a decision will be made by a vote of all the participants.
By a unanimous vote. If the project is not agreed on by all, then it will be rejected.
And neither of the 2 masters of ceremony have the right to vote.
It's up to the guests alone to decide, Louis. In other words, us.
Gregory and myself are merely the go-betweens. Finally, if the project is validated, each guest goes home and starts working to make it happen.
Даже так?
It can take years.
Ладно, давайте не будем
Let me
задерживаться.
give you a moment. I would like to let you in on a secret before we begin, because I'm going to need your assistance. You see, the project I'm going to present concerns the territory of Louisiana in North America. It's currently Spanish territory, and I'm going to make the proposition to the Assembly for it to become French.
But
Причем здесь я,
how does that
собственно?
concern me?
Well, you see, I prepared this project with your mother. We began thinking about a crazy idea. Unfortunately, Sarah went missing before getting the bigger picture. I don't intend to stop at Louisiana. My idea is to increase the territory of the United States. The first stone of this vast project consists of getting Spain to cede Louisiana to France. Once it becomes French, France will hand it over to the United States, which will then allow them to double the size of their territory. And that's where you come in. France and the United States, hand in hand, 2 democracies illuminating the world.
But why spread it over 2 phases? Why not announce the overall project immediately?
Unfortunately, if
Что
Spain
пригодится.
were to hear that the intention of all this is to allow the United States to grow, they would never sign. Manuel Godoy is perfectly aware of President Washington's appetite. If the United States took Louisiana, Gautoy would know full well that he will have lost the entire North American continent. Things must take place in several stages. Otherwise, the change will be too brutal, and he will have no choice but to reject the project. Take a look at them. Apart from President Washington, they all belong to monarchies. Do you really think they won't resist? Of course they'll fight, fearful as they are of losing their precious privileges. But the world needs visionaries, like you, like your mother. It's a pity Sarah isn't here to see it. She only knew about a tiny part of the project.
Дело пахнет писюнами.
Louis. It's time to start now. I must ask you to keep it to yourself for the time being. Take a seat, follow the discussions. You'll have an opportunity to catch up later, and you'll be able to let me know your thoughts.
Узнать мое мнение после собрания.
Plastic, Mother. You didn't know about everything. His project is commendable. Why tell me to beware? Could you have gotten it wrong?
My friends, I propose we get started. First of all, I would like to thank you for taking the time to come.
The honor is ours, my lord.
As per our custom, here we are all together to discuss the face of tomorrow's world, even though there may be
Жак Перри недоволен всем происходящим.
I must ask you to keep an open mind. As Sarah de Richet is unable to be among us, please welcome Louis de Richet, who will represent the Golden Order and will vote on its behalf when the time comes.
Welcome among us, Louis.
Welcome, Monsieur.
I hope he'll be more effective than his mother regarding the protection of the King of France. The Order has proved particularly inefficient.
Come, Manuel, you're not going to spoil our visit. The Order's mission was not to protect King Louis XVI, as far as I am aware.
We are talking about the King of
За камень в наш огород такой.
It seemed obvious to me he needed protecting. If the Golden Order wants to pride itself on being an influential organization, it should have kept him alive.
I'm sorry about the fate of the King of France, Duke Manuel. However, I'm surprised at your remark. How can a man like me have changed the course of things where a man like you, powerful, capable of influencing international politics, was unable to do any better?
Perhaps we may begin, Lord Mortimer.
Certainly. I have a dream that our nations will continue to support each other, more now than ever before. A dream that, for the sake of common good, we will do what it takes to ensure stability in the modern world. I have a dream that we shall lead by example and ensure that the American territory may remain in peace.
Thank you for the thought, Lord Mortimer, but I don't see where you're leading.
I'm coming to it, Mr. President. I need not remind you that North America is currently divided between the United States on the east coast and Spain, which occupies the remaining 2/3 of the continent. Well, I propose that Spain cede the center of the continent to France, namely all of Louisiana.
Louisiana? But, well, it is not for sale. Lord Mortimer, I sincerely hope I have not come all this way just to hear you ramble on about what Spain should and should not do.
Ой, как завелся-то,
When we were in
блин.
the trouble of gaining the territory a few years ago, it was not just to lose it today. Have I made myself clear?
What did I tell you, William? You speak of union, and yet here you are, about to tear us apart.
Duke Manuel, I perfectly understand you. But rest assured, you will soon adore my proposition. You shall see.
Well, since you give me the choice, my good fellow, allow me to doubt it. However, I am impatient to hear what Spain could possibly gain from the sale of Louisiana.
I never spoke of a sale, my good fellow.
What? I do not understand.
There is one more territory left to conquer, if I'm not mistaken, in the northwest. It is, of course, occupied by your notorious Indians,
We
but...
shall soon be rid of the savages, so that is not a question.
Duke,
These savages, as you call them, were there before you. They are on their homeland.
As much as the black people of Africa, Monsieur de Richet. That does not stop your dear France from massacring them and sending them like cattle to Mr. Washington's cotton plantations to provide him with cheap labor. So you keep your morals to yourself, if you please.
Senor, I would not like to be associated with that. The subject of black slaves in the United States of America is a complex subject, which we shall resolve.
Конечно.
It obviously doesn't stop you from sleeping at night.
Not in the least. Do not imagine I have anything against the American Indians or the blacks. That is not the question. But business is business. It is the natural order of things, Monsieur de Richet. There have always been men who govern other men. That is simply the way it is.
Man, it might as well be the likes of you who rule. Is that right?
But of course.
Come now, my friends. Let us not digress. Anyway, these primitive people have no souls, Louis. We bring the good word to them in order to save them. You'll see. Colonization brings with it many benefits too.
Конечно, конечно, да.
If you don't mind, Your Eminence, I shall continue. Duke Manuel, I believe that Spain should cede Louisiana to France free of charge.
This is utterly grotesque, Lord Mortimer. What a strange example you set for your young protege. Isn't that so, Monsieur de Richet? Do you understand anything of this proposition?
We are neighbors, Duke Manuel. Remember, your main rival in Europe is more likely to be England, who is plowing the seas right up your coastline. Hand over Louisiana to France and make her a prime ally.
Come, Louis. Spain and Great Britain are already allies and have nothing to gain by breaking their alliance.
Even if I do agree, Duchess, the omnipresence of the English fleet in Atlantic waters does not particularly please me.
I must say, William, I find your project mostly disfavors me. I thought you were my friend.
And I am, Mr. President. That is why I'm doing everything in my power to calm your expansionist fervor. France, in Louisiana, should persuade you not to attempt anything to take the territory by force. Louisiana is a vast wetland where you would needlessly lose most of your troops. It would weaken you and offer certain nations the perfect opportunity to take back your famous United States. I am protecting you from yourself, George. Trust me.
I understand. But with friends like you, sir, I certainly don't need any more enemies. I hope you know what you're doing.
Слишком много разговоров что-то. Голова кипит.
Am I imagining things, or does it look like Washington isn't aware of Mortimer's plan?
Not to put too fine a point on it, Lord Mortimer, but I doubt the Holy See would be in favor of Catholic Louisiana being handed over to secular revolutionaries and king killers.
I should think Monsieur de Richet has an opinion on this subject, does he not?
If France took the Papal States, their opinion over the sale of Louisiana would be definitely resolved.
Good Lord. You are talking of an invasion of Italy.
Don't take it the wrong way, Your Eminence. Colonization brings with it many benefits. You'll see.
Very funny, Monsieur de Richet. Mi auguro che insegnerete l'educazione a questo giovanotto presuntuoso, Sir Gregory.
I hope that you will teach this pretentious young man some manners, Sir Gregory. It looks like I won't be just making friends here.
In any case, my lord, I doubt the English crown will agree.
Ich versichere Ihnen, Emily, nie Preußen wird diese Vereinbarung akzeptieren.
I assure you, Emily, the Prussian will never accept this agreement. Volner looks like he's set on ruining Mortimer's plan.
Duchess, I am persuaded that we shall find a common ground.
That's enough, William. These are great times. We don't care about the fate of Louisiana. That worthless expanse of putrid swamps interests no one but yourself.
Speak for yourself, my friend.
Hold on there, Mr. Royal Gigolo. Lower the volume and let Sir Gregory finish.
Home, Godoy, and now Volner? Mortimer's adversaries are ready to tear each other to pieces. And he takes a
Может, он хочет рассорить их таким методом, я так понимаю, нет?
How dare you?
Gentlemen, let us try to remain calm.
There you are, William. See where your projects have taken us, as per usual. Chaos. That's enough. I'm tired. We shall continue this discussion tomorrow, but please be aware that your project will never be ratified. Those who are opposed to this project, follow me. Are you coming with us, Monsieur de Richet?
Come, Gregory, I think Louis would rather stay. Wouldn't you, Louis?
А, я
At the
Холма
risk of
поддержу.
displeasing you, my lord, I'd rather follow Sir Gregory. I don't think this is a place for the order.
Louis? No.
Let him go, Mr. President. Everyone is free to choose.
Все ушли, кроме тех двоих. Ну, я думаю, мы сделали правильный выбор. Ну, мне так кажется.
How can he be so blind? If he keeps this up, he'll lead our countries to their destruction.
Don't worry, we shall counter him, Sir Gregory.
We have to act immediately. Calm down, Gregory. We only have to vote against his project, and that's it.
They haven't got a chance. Just one vote will suffice.
True, there is no chance of a unanimous vote, and he knows it. He must be preparing something else. What is he plotting?
Хотя я ему не
I know about
доверяю.
his plan.
What did you just say, Louis?
His aim is for the United States to take the whole of the North American continent.
But that is impossible.
A democratic superpower. I don't understand. That has nothing to do with the coming vote.
You will ask for France to take over Louisiana and then hand it over to the United States, and so double the size of their territory.
Once that's done, he will just need to push a bit more, and you will lose North America, Duke Manuel.
God's blood! Has he gone mad?
No, Johann. He has always been mad. Louis, I would like to thank you for what you've just revealed. If not for you, I don't know if we'd have been capable of deciphering his plans quickly enough to be able to counter him.
Мне кажется, я сейчас
What are
опять
we
на
going to do
херных
now?
хуе вертел.
Destroy him.
No! We'll beat him at his own game, my friends. His plan begins with Louisiana, which is still yours, Duke Manuel. He will begin with you. Expect to receive an envoy, French most probably. He will try to convince you by every possible means. Whatever he says, whatever he promises, you have just one response. It's war. If war is what you want, war is what you'll get. On your own territory, in your homes. Enough games. Spain will join the coalition against France and declare war. You too, Duchess Hillsborough. You will speak to the Queen so that Great Britain commits to going to war with France.
What do you expect from the Papal States, Sir Gregory?
What do you think? That they hold a mass? They will go to war, of course. What is it that you didn't understand in what I just told you? We all declare war on France. Militarily, politically, and financially. Leave me now. I have to prepare for tomorrow. Let's meet early tomorrow morning for the next phase of the conference, which promises to be most...
Короче, надвигается что-то интересное.
Louis, I'd like to see you a moment, please. Thank you for signing with me today. I won't forget it. I'm going to need you. Help me counter Mortimer on his own ground. Right here. I'm sure he'll try and win some of you over. He needs our votes. Now, you leave that to me. In the meantime, I must ask you to go and see President Washington and persuade him to trust me and join us.
Do you really think that I'll be able to convince him?
I'm not saying it's going to be easy, but I have total faith in you.
He likes you, and thus he won't see you coming. You must be careful, though. If he senses that you are trying to manipulate him, he'll dig in his heels.
Манипуляция не прокатит.
Use every means at your disposal. If Washington drops Mortimer, his defeat will be complete. You should go right away. There's no time to lose. William already has a head start on us.
Very well. I'll go right away.
Понятно, что ничего не понятно. Что у нас здесь есть?
Chronicles of the Amber Princess. As I recall. Right. I've retrieved everything.
Оп, это хорошо. Сколько мы его забрали? 2 штука? Неплохо. А, кстати, да, он же у нас тут лежал, я и забыл про него. Вот так, монетка. Стой, монетка. Так, что мы имеем? Начало войны. То есть хотят уничтожить Францию, как я понимаю, да? Это будет интересно. Хорошее начало 3-го эпизода. Но я считаю, мы, наверное, на этом закончим. Вот я даже стану в красивое место, вот сюда, вот перед камином. Вот. Давайте, наверное, на этом заканчивать. Вернусь уже, думаю, завтра. Вот. Ой. Много чего интересного узнали. И с матушкой встретились, нашли ее наконец, такое, как убедили, что мы ездили действительно Луи. Все говорят не верить Мартимеру, получается, совершенно все, считай. Ну, то есть там какие-то планы, замыслы, я аж прям не знаю, в видениях мы неоднократно видели то, что многие против Мартимера были. То есть мы видели в видении, что вот, также сэр Грегори, вот этот, тоже что-то там он свое, походу, замышляет. Но пока мы пойдем по этому пути, я думаю, мы не раз о чем-либо пожалеем, а может быть и не пожалеем. Ну, посмотрим, что будет дальше, в принципе. Ладно, всем хочу пожелать огромное спасибо. Подписывайтесь, жду ваших лайков, комментариев, что, как, что, где, куда, зачем, почему и так далее. Всем спасибо, кто досмотрел до конца, и пока-пока.